What's up guys, I'm back with another YouTube video today, and today I'm going to be going over a trade recap of today's shorts and how I made $2,860 today trading. It was literally right off market open. Honestly, it was like 5 minutes into market open. On Top Step I made $1,880, and on Alpha Futures I made $981. So that comes out to $2,861.75 total. So let me go and give a trade breakdown. Honestly, it was a very simple trade today. Unless you FOMO'd in and you kind of bottom blasted without a proper entry, that's the only way you could have probably lost today, which I'll go over the full entries and everything I think was good today. So this is what I know for Discord. We had this high over here and these two very prominent lows. We also had this prominent low over here. So if we go to the 1 hour chart, we can see that obviously this candle is not here. We had this prominent low, and this prominent low, and we could clearly see that we're bearish. We did invalidate this 1 hour fair value gap. We do want to go lower. It's pretty obvious we want to go lower, and that is why we dumped this much. But yeah, there was also this draw over here. So overall, going into market open, we had this 15-minute gap over here. We also had this 5-minute gap over here. So this showed me that if we do want to proceed lower, we will proceed higher, tap into this gap, and go lower. Now, the only reason why I have this high marked is because in order for us to take this high, then we have to take these highs over here. If we take these highs over here, then we're probably going to go higher. If we take these highs, there's no reason for us to dump lower. But if we tap into the 15 and 5-minute gap, then it makes sense for us to tap lower if we respect it. That's exactly what happened right off market open. Let me show you guys. So market opened exactly here at 6:30 PST for me. So they opened right here. Literally right here is the 5-minute gap and 15-minute gap. Comes straight, taps into this gap perfectly, gets a nice rejection candle down, and straight from there we take the first draw on liquidity. We start dumping, and right here, this is where we started consolidating a little bit, which I thought we just edged the draw on liquidity. We were about to go higher and just take the highs. However, we did consolidate a little bit. We tapped into this 1 minute fair value gap right here. After tapping into this 1 minute fair value gap, then we got nice displacement out, and mid displacement I entered short. Now obviously I wasn't targeting this one because we're for sure going to take that, but this was also another prominent draw on liquidity over here, so I just held all the way down. This is why on Top Step I made way more. It was honestly 97 points, so it's way more points. On this one I only took 24.5 points. So yeah, overall it was honestly a very easy day. I just entered right here mid candle and just held my take profit straight. Second we hit that draw on liquidity, we did dump lower. There was also this entry over here. If you were late on market, if this was, it wasn't too late. It was around 7:48, so about an hour and 15 minutes into market open. This was honestly another valid trade I would take if I was on. It was displacing all the way down. We got nice just bearish moves showing that we do want these lows in order to go higher. Second, we retrace back up. We get a nice displacing candle. If you took the entry just off that, you could have made a decent amount of profits as well right here. Flushes straight to the take profit. So that's the entry on Top Step and why I took the entries. Now, I did have my stop loss protected above this gap over here, above this 1 minute gap, like this. This proves that if we do want to consolidate into this gap, if we want to do, go back and tap into that gap, even though we shouldn't, even though we tapped into it already 2 times, if we do go back, then I'll be safe. And if we invalidate that gap, then I don't want to be in the trade, because I don't think it's ideal to be in the trade if we invalidate this gap again. So we just got nice displacement lower, and that's pretty much it for this entry. Now on the Alpha Futures account, I am more risky on the Alpha Futures. I do take more less confirmed trades on this account. But market open right here. The second we tap into 5-15 minute and we displace lower, second we get this rejection, I'm like, okay, we're 100% gonna go lower. Now it's a matter of fact getting a confirmation and a confirmed entry. That's why I waited more on Top Step. But on Alpha Futures, I don't really care that much. I literally just entered. Second I saw some sort of displacement towards it. So the second we saw these nice taps in the fair value gap and this nice rejection lower, right off this displacement candle, I just entered right here, stop at the high, take profit at the target. Obviously if I held all the way down to this one, I could have, and it would have flushed straight there. That would have been decently at least a $3,000 trade. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the entries for today. Honestly, it was very prominent draws on liquidity. We had a strong draw on liquidity. We got safe entries on the we entered with safe entries, and that's pretty much all you need in order to get a winning trade. And yeah, that's how we made $2,850. Now I do have a complete free Discord. If you guys want to join, I give my free signals out every single morning, just like this. If you follow these signals, you would have easily got, you would have definitely made money as long as you entered at a decent time. And I do post YouTube videos on whatever you guys want. You guys can suggest any videos. I'm completely okay with making them. Again, I teach everything complete for free. I do have a one-on-one mentorship if you guys would like to join it, but again, you don't have to. I literally have everything in here for free. One-on-one mentorship is more of me like guiding you if you haven't been if you've been unprofitable for a while, or if you want to get into trading, you have absolutely no clue what it is. But yeah, and if you want to join this Discord, it's with the description link in the bio, or you could join the WAP free link. And that's pretty much it for today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.